It seems as if AKA predicted all of this because in the Sim Dope song, he said, "If I die, bring me back as Sim Dope." And that is precisely what happened because he passed away. And that's when most of us got to find out that Sim Dope is an actual person. During AKA's memorial service, Sizwe Dlomo introduced a friend of the magazine. He said he would like to welcome on stage the one and only Sim Dope. And what was shocking is that a whole human being walked up to the stage. AKA released Level's album in 2014, and one of his biggest songs in it is Sim Dope. We've been jamming to this song for over 8 years now, and what we didn't know about it is that this song is actually dedicated to his friend, who is Simphiwe Gumede. He reminisced about the good times and good memories that he shared with Kenan, and he also shared some of these memories with us. He talked about how he first met Kenan when they both went to St. John's, and it also happened that they were both assigned to the same class. Their first class happened to be Afrikaans. So since Kenan is colored, it was expected that he can articulate himself in Afrikaans, of which he did not know how to do so. Simphiwe jokingly shared how they were both confused throughout that class and they ended up failing it. He also shared how his name Sim Dope came about. He said that when they were in grade 10, he just made first rugby team. And for everyone, it was a huge deal, but for him and Kenan, it was just excitement that they will no longer be picking up dirt after every rugby match. Sim Dope shared with us that just before Kenan was about to drop his album Levels, he bumped into him and he told him that he just wrote a song about them that was going to immortalize him. Kenan also reminded him of a time in school whereby Simphiwe wasn't going to be allowed to play for the rugby team if he didn't pass his test. So they took this test and Kenan managed to swap papers. When the test came back, Kenan got a D and Simphiwe got a B. That goes to show how much Kenan valued his friendship with Simphiwe because he wanted to make the sacrifice for his friend in order for Simphiwe to be able to play for this rugby team that meant a lot to him. AKA included this in a verse in the song Sim Dope. There's a verse that says, "Back when it was college, I would have came out with crib notes. Teachers say he got a problem dealing with the tempo, but you ain't even fucking with this gym clothes." Kenan congratulated him for making first rugby team and said that now Simphiwe doesn't sound dangerous at all. Since he's a rugby player now, he needs to get a different name. That's when he named him Sim Dope 11. He even told him that he needs to go on Facebook and change his name, and that's how the Sim Dope 11 journey began. So for 8 full years, there has been a person behind one of AKA's biggest songs. Not even once have we heard him bragging about this or even writing on the socials that he is the biggest inspiration behind AKA's song Sim Dope. What a humble guy.